This week's On Story, Chernobyl creator Craig Mazin.
Well, I didn't decide to write about it. I became compelled to write about it just because I had started just casually reading about it and became obsessed and just felt the need to tell the story.
In this episode, Craig Mazin discusses the process behind his faithful depiction of the previously untold story of one of the most disastrous nuclear power plant accidents in history. It's a very emotional experience watching Chernobyl. And it was sort of like kind of reliving it, except we weren't paying that much attention in 1986, probably, as much as you made us pay attention this time. So I guess the first big obvious question is, huge comedy background, Chernobyl.
Huge comedy background, Joker. See what's going on? Actually, same comedy background, same movies. The funny thing is, I think a lot of comedy writers can absolutely write drama, and they can direct drama. Comedy requires an understanding of the human psyche that I think is actually more accurate than the understanding that you get just from writing drama, because just writing drama is a little performative, it's a little re-representational, but comedy requires you to not only understand the logic, the emotional logic, and logic of your characters, you also need to understand the emotional logic of your audience, because you're constantly pulling magic tricks on them with comedy. So you are in an invisible dance with both your characters and all those people that you don't even know yet who are going to see these people. So I don't think it's at all a stretch. In a way, you just have to have an instinct for how an audience is going to respond. You're playing a guessing game. There's a in psychology, it's called theory of mind. Theory of mind is, I'm me, I have my thoughts, but part of the human experience is, I need to imagine what's going on in your head right now and imagine how you're feeling about what I'm saying right now. And you play theory of mind games as a writer all the time. That's 90% of what you're doing in a weird way. How will this be received? Because I have an intention and I want you to get the intention.
Let's delve into your decision, for whatever reasons, to do all these 5 episodes yourself, to be the writing room, and then to choose one director.
Writing something like Chernobyl is a very intimate act. And the only way you're going to be able to be as original as you want to be and as creative as you want to be is to just be able to do it in your own head at light speed when you need to, or just sit alone and wait when you need to. I think that's something that you can do with one other writer. I don't see how you do it in a room, but then again, I have no experience in it. I know that rooms create great shows, so it's just idiosyncratic to me. Now, as far as the director went, when you shoot with one director, you can cross-board everything. Meaning, okay, we're in this location. This location is going to operate in episode 1 and episode 4. Oh, well, you're not directing episode 4. We'll come back here. That's just an inefficiency. And so using one director was creatively, it made it just creative unity, and it saved time and money for a production that was actually very expensive. And we got lucky because we found this incredible guy, Johan Renck, who just, I've never had a relationship like this with a director, where I don't even want to strangle him.
So how did you have those conversations with him, especially somebody you didn't already have a relationship with? And how did that, because the dystopian feel of it was so, it was in everything. It was in everything.
Well, it's kind of a meeting of two minds. See, he got the script, so he understood what I wanted to do. And I'm a very visual writer. A lot of times I'll have what people are thinking as dialogue, but in action lines, because I don't want them saying it, I just want them thinking it. On the other side of the coin, I saw a miniseries that Johan had made. It was a Swedish miniseries, and it looked to me, I was like, that's what Chernobyl looks like. In my head, that's what it's always looked like, this kind of desaturated, we're in a city, we're in civilization, but it almost seems like the life has drained from it a little bit. People are grim and yet heroic. Everybody is restrained. Nobody goes, oh, we don't do that. And I was like, he just has it in his bones.